Hello, hello. Gotta get this microphone going. Hello, hello. Check, check. I think the video broadcast might be misbehaving. How we doing? Do we have sound? It's on a delay, which you wouldn't notice, but I'm noticing. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, hang on. Well, we're gonna decrease music volume by a tiny bit is what we're gonna need to do. But something's going on with the microphone. Okay, let's... Is it on? It looks so not on. What is happening? Why does NVIDIA break, like, every day? Is it okay? Did we fix it? Ish. Because normally when I'm talking, it'll show the, you know, the volume spikes and everything. But it's like today it's on a delay and I don't know if it's picking everything up. Mid chambers. Here was AFK, obviously. Alright. We'll go with this. It sounds like you can hear okay. Yeah, every time I turn this thing on, shit just breaks, and I have to redo half of it. I don't know. Anyway, we're here. We're very back. I'm in a rune plate skirt today. We unlocked chivalry, so kinda big. I got preserve as well, so that's super cute and awesome. Now I can drain my prayer even faster. But yeah, kinda big. So that's what we did yesterday. What else do we do? More Slayer. I am 65 Slayer. We have unlocked Dust Devils. We have extended Dust Devils. If I get a Dusty's task, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna melee them. That's it's just how it do be right now. Which brings me to our next sort of thing, which is that flying through Slayer. Flying through my house tabs, I keep spamming them. I'm gonna run out before I finish the Slayer grind. It's guaranteed. We need to talk about today about what happens after 69 Slayer, because oh boy do I have a list. But first Slayer, really. I need to get back to Slayer. Oh yeah, also worked on cleaning up the seed box a little bit. I had this task at Deviant Spectres. And in the first half of the task, I got more Limpert seeds than I killed specters. It was crazy. 89 limpwort seeds. Like, I knew that they were good for limpworts, but like, that, not, like, holy shit, man. It was a great task. And you can AFK them in the catacombs. It's cozy, cozy. So yeah, we do have limpworts. I finally threw away my calquat seeds because it just wasn't happening, man. The sweetcorn's not a troll, it's just I have a sweetcorn contract and I happen to see them, so... Yeah, and we'll be free of the teaks soon, so... But I don't want to get too bogged down with planting herbs right now. I swear it's not troll. Everything else is troll. No, everything else in the bag is a meme. And listen, I gotta call myself out before someone else does. Wait, what else did we have going on? Unsurprisingly, Slayer's making me rich, but like, I didn't realize how rich, man. It's... Every time I look, I have another 300k. It's pretty nice. Oh, we talked about the calquats over a month ago. Like, a long time ago. And everyone was like, you do realize you're gonna be stuck with those for 2 months. And I was like, yeah, and that's 2 months of calquats. Exactly. That's a stash of calquats. And then I proceeded to not plant calquats. And I was like, okay. It's infinite? What do you mean it's infinite? If you have more than 3 and you're doing contracts, you have more calquats than you can plant? Yeah, but I stopped doing contracts. Like, I was at the end of my contract grind, and I was like, I stopped contracts now. I realize I did just mention sweetcorn. That's just because I have sad dead sweetcorn growing in the farming guild right now. It's dead, and it broke my heart. I'm not actively working on contracts. Anyway, let's get set up for this troll task. So trolls will be an adept reanimate, so we're chilling on that. Who goes to Taiba 1A anyway? I mean, no, like, when I'm farming, I'm very faithfully farming. But when I'm not farming, it's extremely difficult to get me to plant, like, a single anything. That's why, like, when people are like, oh, Slayer will get you lots of seeds, I'm like, no, please no, I don't want it. I want farming to live in a little box over there. And when it's farming time, it's hella farming time. The intermittent aspect of farming, it's cute as a break and everything, but it stresses me out having to, like, switch the task to that. Also, like, we're on 3-dose right now. I don't know, man. I was doing some herblore and I clicked 3, then 4, then something, and then I'm on 3-dose. I don't know if I'm happy with that. But... okay, hang on 1 second. I'll explain what just happened. I need to go AFK for a minute. cat is catting. Yes, hello, I am back. The cat did cat. So I've been working on not letting the cat decide when she gets to go into the rooms in the morning, because she will decide to go in at 4 in the morning. And her reaction is, oh, that door is blocked off? Let me go into the furnace room. So she's busting in there. I just saw this door just open to my right. And it's the cat busting into the furnace. And she's really determined to get in there. Actually, I think she's going for this is the water heater. And she's going for it. She's really determined. So I had put like dumbbells in front of the doors. But the dumbbells are being used, so this one didn't get placed back, and she was opportunistically like, hell yeah, I'm gonna open this one. There's these clips that we were gonna get to stop her from opening it, but it's once she decides she wants to go somewhere, it's just how it goes. Your cat used to wake you up at 4 every day to be petted. Yeah. No, my cat will wake me up for all kinds of reasons, right? Like, I want a snack, I want to be petted, I just wanted to check where you were. What else? The door is shut and it needs to be open is kind of her main shtick. So now she's still trying. Honey. You're not getting in there, bud. The other one has a straight up a giant kettlebell in front of it, and it's like, look, sweetheart, if you can get past that, you've earned your way in. Stop it! You're so annoying. One sec. What a gremlin. She literally just wants attention. I specifically gave her like pets and cuddles and food and playtime before this. And now she's still just being a dick. Alright. Anyway. So we're on 3 dose. I want to get set up to go to Trolls. My big debate is like, should I change the potion dose? Because I think 4s is a little much, especially if I can just go back and get more. It's a little annoying for juggling loot. But I think, I don't know. I think I might roll with the 3s for now. Yeah, we'll just do this. Oh, yeah. Another thing is that I now have a full dark totem again, and the last time I almost killed Skatizo. I have a suspicion that I can now actually kill Skatizo. So that might be something that we try today. Yeah, I'm sorry that you cannot go to the water heater. It's a big disappointment. Oh. Oh, we're pouting. I'm sorry. Wait for a Slayer task? I am pretty sure that I have Greater Demons on block. I'm also going to Konar. I don't know if Okay, now she's on the desk trying to attack my hands. Buddy, you're really just not gonna stop today, aren't you? I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I have to... I'm working on something. You need to go. Don't you dare attack Rocky Raccoon. Oh my goodness. Ma'am. This behavior is unacceptable. For Christ's sake. Get off the desk! Get... Okay. And she's on the F keys. Go! I want to train Slayer, buddy. Get out of here. She's such a pain. Go! Oh my goodness. She mad. Look, dude, you literally have everything. Oh. She's so much. Honey, I am so sorry, but you can't be there. Here. What about this one? You want this one? Of course she doesn't. Oh, maybe you do. Do you want your rolly ball? Here. Oh, she sure does. Okay. Enjoy rolly ball. Okay. We might be good for a minute and a half. Okay, we haven't played with rolly ball in a while. Perfect. Okay. As we were, you find 2 doses cozy. Do you know what I did that I put off for a really long time? Finding the profile button in RuneLite and actually setting up profiles for my accounts. Like, I haven't set them up completely, but at least I know that it's going to default to this whenever I'm on this account. So you log it to your profile and then, yeah. Because I had all kinds of stuff set up where, let's see, like looting bag and loot bag utilities and stuff like that, which, like, on main just gets in the way. Okay, but the real question is, do I camp chivalry? Because I'm not flicking it. Like, don't even ask. I feel like maybe not. Streamer not flicking prayer, unsubbed. The great thing about, the great thing about not having a sub button is that you can't ask for your money back. I would rather go into farming mode and get a whole bunch more potions than figure out even how this works. Streamer plays refund. Mr. Streamer. You know you have like a good connection when you call a person streamer. Like, I know some people are memeing, but a lot of people aren't. I mean, We could learn to do this. Like, how do you do it? We just, I mean, yet, you know, it's just like double clicking a lot forever at the right time, isn't it? Sounds exhausting. You lazy flake piety. Okay, let's talk about perp flicking. Why don't we have a conversation where I don't know anything about it and we talk about it? Cause I kind of understand and I sometimes do it, but I don't feel like I understand it fully. Because whoever conserves supplies. But like it has its purposes. So we could practice it somewhere here. And I'm only doing it because I like the sound of the new prayer and it's like a good day for that. Lazy flick is just turning prayer on the same tick as the attack and then turn it off. So that would mean like you're conserving a bit, but your prayer is still gonna go down kind of thing. But wait, lol. I'm just gonna put auto retaliate on, first of all. You do it like right before you attack, right? Like that. I just don't know, like I feel like I'm doing it too late. You know what I mean? Sometimes you still lose points, but it's pretty chill. I'm still gonna stand there like a fool, letting the points run down before, letting the points run down while I loot. And I feel like the timing is weird. Do Runelight changes the color of the XP? Bro. I mean, I'm just doing it really early because I don't know when I need it up. You know what I mean? I don't think we're saving anything at the way it's being done at the moment. That does sound pretty cool. I would like to practice it for other purposes because I'm so wasteful with my supplies. As supplies have never been an issue. I've always had like tons and tons and tons and tons. But for future gaming, you know, as a trip extender or in sketchy situations, I think it's good to do. Super easy with a 4-tick weapon. You just turn it on right as the XP starts to fade. 5-tick is more difficult. I'm not even used to, yeah, the zombie axe is new for me. Well, it's new for everyone, but you know what I mean. Like, this isn't something I've use a lot of it. Yeah, this is a 5 tick. We could practice. Do we want to practice? I think you might be able to get away with it the way you said. I thought it said Cole 100 and I was like Pog, but then like I'm still not gonna use it. But when do you turn it off? Like as soon as you see the swing? As soon as I see the XP drop, am I good to turn it off? I don't fucking... Right? You're good to turn it off as soon as you see the drop. But that's not lazy, yeah? I don't know. It's breaking my brain. I feel like I would need to do it constantly. When you see the XP. Okay. Wait. Takes practice? Oh, yeah. That's fine. I just mean, like, what if? You can't set, preserve on with this, though, hey? I don't think preserve will stick in quick purse. Like, you kind of need the preserve on, don't you? Or do you click in your spellbook? How do you like to do it? No clue how preserve works. Okay. Well... boosted stats last 50% longer. That's really it. See how the restore is ticking down for stat restore? But it's actually stat boost draining. My timer is now on 90 seconds with preserve. Okay, let's... Ugh. The thing with this too, though, is that it's hard to get into the swing of it when the monster dies in 3 hits. Okay, that's cool. My new max hit is 42. I'm about that. You know what? Watch me practice this, and then I'm gonna change weapons, and it's gonna break my brain. Yeah, I'm also taking my sweet time, picking up, like, a bone and then burying a bone, and so... Which, like, all the more reason to flick, but... Oh. I don't know. I think it's good to practice this shit. I did it backwards though. We're fucked. I feel like at that point I'm just kind of looking at XP drops, which is not then I'm not really looking at monster. Which is sad because, like, look at these trolls, man. It is a nice sound effect. I'll give you that. The prayer is a great sound effect. It's pretty cool though. I don't know if it's working, but it feels cool. It's slightly less than I don't want to say most people. I don't know what most people do, but what I've seen is people spamming the quick prayer icon, right? You know, I know. The prayer sounds are super annoying. See, I actually that's the selling point for me. Like that's so great. I would learn the Inferno just to listen to that for 6 hours. I'm all about the sound effects. That's why I love to play with game sounds. They're very satisfying for me. Like, there's a couple that I'm not a fan of. But I mean, like, the axe sound thwonking is pretty great. All of them. I like them all. So, do you have a T-bow yet? Because you're an expert raider now, Jenna. Playing this way is like, it's like if you go to McDonald's but then you order a Diet Coke kind of thing. You know? It's like, let's practice doing this, but we're gonna leave our prayer on while we pick this up and bury it and slowly walk to the next troll. You expert? I mean, the fact that you're deathless back to back on your first 2 raids is pretty pog. I would say CG really did teach you well. You don't usually see that shit. Well, next time we go, we can get you to run head. You'll take way less damage. Like, you were dodging tons of stuff, but when you run head, you can take almost no damage the entire time. And that way you'll be able to mage. Because your mage is stronger than your melee gear, I think. Arguably. Which should make your preps a lot cozier as well. Whoa. Clueless Yuri! Someone's vibing over there, man. Your inventory giving you so much anxiety right now? Oh no! Do you want to talk about it? I'm always down to talk about inventory. Ooh, snapegrass. Oh, as if a single snapegrass seed is going to be of use to us at the moment. Alright, well, clicking it anyway, man. Oh yeah, I was thinking of asking, so you're on the Zulrah grind, right? And you have a Serp Helm, which is amazing. It's one of the best items ever. Like, now that you have a, like, you have a Bofa, so... And you're waiting to get blowpipe. Like, what in your mind was getting blowpipe for? Because, I mean, I just want it. Like, it's a good item, you know? Inferno. Okay. What a gamer. You're actually goals. Because I was gonna say, like, as far as I know, after the nerf, there's, you know, Bofa carries so hard. Hey, did they ever end up getting rid of the Coliseum cold storage thing? Did you hear about that? No clue. So for those who don't know, there is apparently this mechanic where, like, the new boss will steal your weapon, and if you leave, you can make it so that your weapon just stays there. And so ultimates are using it as a storage mechanic, which I realize is quite cringe, but it's, listen man, it's no different from me storing black armor at the Warriors Guild by leaving with a reanimated thing, okay? Like, anyway, so people are using it for things like their Karis or whatever. Sounds kind of risky. It's risky if Jagex decides to randomly delete it. But I'm mentioning it. I'm not suggesting that you do this, but I'm just mentioning it because it was brought up that if a person decided to store their blowpipe there, it's amazing because then it saves not only the blowpipe, but also you can store your scales and your darts and stuff. Like, it's a 3-in-1 storage solution, which is pretty sick. So yeah, I think I'm treating myself to some chivalry for this task. You have way too many scales. Oh, I would be terrified to do that with, like, the stack that you're working with. Especially if you have it for a specific reason. It's not just like, oh, this is my collection. Like, you're like, no. I've got this because it's gonna, like, let me do Inferno. And, like, you're not... Let me just go on a hunch here. You're not gonna want to go back to Zulrah after this. After all the Onyx trolling. Like, something tells me you're not, like, excited to camp it even more. Okay. I will be right back. I just need 1 minute. Sorry, Rick. Alright. Hello, hello. Hey, kind of hate Zelra now. Yeah. Not gonna lie, won't be going back till I have a T-bone shadow. Looks like we're raiding. Just want to keep killing it without range pods because the amount of inventory stuff you'll have to do to get more. Right. But that's, yeah, that's the thing with RNG. You don't know, like, are you gonna be killing Zelra for another 1000 KC? Are you gonna get a T-bow? Are you gonna get your blowpipe now and just walk away? Like, it could happen at any moment. It's kind of tough, not gonna lie. But yeah, I think I'm treating myself to just straight up camping chivalry for right now on this task, and then we'll go back to the flickathon later, I think. Yeah, I was trying to brainstorm like what would help your range pot grind. Cause like we talked about the different sources of Zami wines. And none of them are amazing. It's also just kind of like spooky and overwhelming to do the noted mildew method, even though you have access to it, right? Yeah, too quick of a task? Yeah, I mean, it's good to practice these things on low-level monsters, but I don't know. I did click the thing for like a couple minutes. It was a non-zero amount of practice. Yes. Oh, I don't need that many prayer pots though, bro. Unless... I mean... Okay, to be fair, I am going to camp chivalry. Okay. So, I was thinking it has been a while since we had a nice little theory crafting session. And as I'm like, every time, man, every time. Okay, here we go. Every time I equip my zombie axe as I approach the fairy ring. Okay, it's alright. It's okay. We can slow it down. So, I don't know if I can call it theory crafting. I think I can. Theory crafting would be, you know, any conversation that revolves around what to do next and in what order and methods and so on. So, I think it's fair to say it is a theory crafting chat. But essentially, like, I have several documents in which I was planning different paths. And I sat down the other day and started, like, I went through all of said documents and mushed them together. And I'm talking about sort of a questing path and an upgrade path. A little bit of skilling, like just in terms of Guardians of the Rift timing and how much and when and all that. So started with like thinking about upgrades. Back. Awesome. You are just in time to talk about like upgrades and skilling and quest ordering. I want to do some theory crafting, planning time. Upgrade good. Okay, so I was brainstorming upgrades, right? And I was like, let's say I actually want to get good, right? And let's say I wanted to start sending TOAs on here or something like that, right? Like actual solo TOAs, like actually get good and do it. It went something like, and this isn't just specific to TOA, but like I wrote down the word upgrades, and then I was like, okay, chivalry. Yes, that's a check mark. We did that. 100 combat and void, because void needs no explanation. Lunar diplomacy, dream mentor. Void is bad at TOA. Yeah, refer to previous statement, not specifically for TOA. Just the upgrades in general, right? Things I want to do. 80 crafting, mount and equip glory. 70 prayer. Pest control, dragons, or mining. 82 attack, because Fang. Potentially 85 crafting, yes, but this is the bare bones. This is like the bare bones. So this is the more direct. This is the more direct line. 85 craft, yeah. Yeah, boost cringe. Boost would be cringe. 77 or 82 magic. Or at 72, almost 73 magic. That's like bare bones upgrades, in my opinion. Saying 85 because Fury. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Baby steps. Baby steps. But the main point is like unlocking super. I want to unlock super glass make, because that super glass make is a glorious thing. We've put off lunars for so long. It's bad how long I've put off lunars. Like, how long ago was it that I dropped my lunar herblore supplies? I'm pretty sure that was like near around my first stream where I was like, okay, it's time to throw away. It's at least 1 month ago. That's being very conservative. Yeah. Okay. Alright. But yeah, max hit 42 with chivalry. Love that. Not even potted. Let's pot. It's fun. Alright, so that was upgrades on the side. So then I wrote, what else did I write down? So then I wrote more direct path. So again, not the meandering path that I'm going to likely take, but the more direct path for God knows what. Let's just call it PVM Adventures. Monkey Madness. Haven't done it. Monkey Madness 1. RFD Monkey. We're getting there. I'll catch up to you in a second. Desert Treasure, because somehow I haven't done it. Desert Treasure, yeah, into Elf Quest line. Into, also, of course, Soat, Bofa, Crystal, Yikes, super direct. And post-Soat, 81 or higher construction with Artie Heart Diary, finish 99 thieving as well. Path of Gluffrey, Warp Scepter, Thralls, and somehow a Fire Cape. That was my like list of more direct path to things. Alright, let's see what you've written. You've got You would say Piety, 82 attack, high strength and ranged, always good. Warp, Scepter, and Void should be the bare minimum for everything. Yeah, exactly. Are you talking about those weird gloves? Listen, we're Slayer point boosting right now. We're not sending Legends Quest until we're done. Until I have all the Slayer points. I will not be slaying a dragon. Alright, so that was the direct path. But yeah, the less direct path is where I was like, oh god, there's a lot of things. Like, I need to go do Taste of Hope and Dragon Slayer 1 and Olaf's Quest and Inakra's Lament and Hero's Quest and Desert Treasure. And like somewhere halfway through Desert Treasure, probably start Legends Quest. And then therefore Ceramic Vase. Vase. And then finish Desert Treasure, but also somehow have Void. And then I think Monkey Madness, right? Then I think Monkey Madness. But like somewhere in there's also like Path of Glofrey, Land of the Goblins, Fairy Tale, Night at the Theater, all that shit. So, you know, we're essentially talking about a quest cape. Yes, basically quest cape. Probably minus Desert Treasure 2 because I need to get good. And so that's why I was saying, like, why I'm so excited to start Slayer is because of what happens after Slayer. Essentially, after I start Slayer, we go for quest cape. Hello streamer, you can call me Bougie. Hello, Juniper Berry. Have a question about Hespori on a UAM? We have multiple UAMs who can answer things about Hespori. What's up? Mr. Streamer. No, it's alright. What can we tell you about Hespori? Hespori is my death bank of choice. Ask away. I may or may not still be camping my 37 Hespori seeds, lol. So we tried to find info on death storage on the boss. Yes. Had all your stuff banked there and want to know if you can kill the boss and it will still all stay there. Agil says yes. As I recall, if you try to enter the Hespori room, Arno will warn you that you have items there. So the question is, do your death banked items at Hespori remain with Arno if you kill the Hespori? Agil's saying yes. So, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done that. I usually use, I just deathbank there and then never actually kill it. The thing with it is, if you do kill it, you know, it's obviously no longer going to be there as a death bank option for you. But if you're just talking about leaving the stuff in there while you're on a longer grind. Alright, well, if you want to trust a Jill, yeah, I think we all have a couple of seeds to work through. And I've been avoiding it. It's my death banks of choice. Yeah, it's cheap and it's easy to get to. What's not to love, you know? You, of course, do have the option of, you know, Nightmare or possibly Volcanic Mine. So that, like, there are other death banks probably available to you. But don't kill Hespari unless you're certain you're not death banking for the next 24 to 36 hours. But you understood the question, right, Agil? Because, like, Jenna and I haven't tried this before. Both of those options allow you to pull out specific items. Nightmare definitely does. It's not like Zelra. Volcanic Mine I haven't used. But I like to talk about Volcanic Mine being death storage so that I can justify carrying half stacks of Numulite around. You can kill a Spori with your stuff death banked. Arno will keep your stuff in the death bank for you. Wow, okay. That's new information. Spooky. But yeah, you can use Nightmare. You can use Tob, yeah. True. You can use some... You can use, what's it called? Taste of Hope, or is it? Runastercon, right? Yeah, you can use Runastercon as a as a death bank. I think I am going to be doing it as I prep for Desert Treasure or something. But spooky. Are you sure you want to do that? Yeah, Bury the Bone. Hello, hello. How are we? Welcome, welcome. I still advise against it because you can DC or die. Yeah. It's scary, man. There's always a chance. So, yeah, the making of the plan today is essentially, let's... Like, I want to make not a quest cape run exactly, but very close to a quest cape run route. And, like, I have one written down, but there might be something that I'm overlooking. Oh, I brought this with me. Okay. Well, unlucky. Wait for early buckets. Yeah, I struggle with it, man, because look at all these Hespori seeds. I'm gonna want to start farming them at some point. Like, yeah, this is from... This is from the trap that is farming contracts. I can't help myself, man. I can't get rid of them. I suffered too much on my other account where I had one and I was like, this is fine, I'll get another one later. And then I didn't. So I was like, no. This only reinforces my need to keep them. Even though I have a lot of death banks available to me. Okay, so let's talk about Slayer and then quests. Here's the state of things with Slayer. I said I was going to do Turiel boosting until I had enough points to feel okay about doing actual Duradel Slayer later, or like Neve Konar or Duradel Konar. When I come back to Slayer later at like 69 Slayer. Right now we're aiming for 69 because Quest Point Cape. So, nice. Exactly. I want to have enough points banked so that I don't have to do like farm points exclusively later when Konar and whoever else can start assigning me other things. Because right now we still have, you know, dragons locked and a very restricted task list. I might be unblocking fire giants. And we have black demons on block. We don't have greater demons on block. We're at 785 points. More points is nice, right? We have... Well, we have our... these things that we got elsewhere. We got the herb sack and rune pouch elsewhere. And I've extended Bloodvelds and Dust Devils. We'll want to extend some of the other tasks later. We've got the Fossil Island Wyvern on block. We've got Superiors. Helmet, Fletching, and this shit. So what I'm trying to work out is like, at what point, because we're 95 combat, at what point are we good to move on from Tyrael and start Neve tasks? Because I'm thinking about going to Neve soon. Solid stats? Thank you, yeah. This is a passion project at this point. I can't stay away. I was doing other stuff for a while, and it just broke my heart, as fun as it was. I needed this. I needed to be back here. I love this account so much. It makes me so happy. Agil is a beast, man. Also, yeah, the DMs are open. I love to add UIMs to chat. Got tired of endgame on your normal iron and have similar feelings about UIM? Yeah, I started this when I was burning a little bit on maxing. Actually, I was burning on a bingo. You think I have plenty of Slayer points to move on? I just feel like there's an infinite number of things that I would do with Slayer points. Thank you so much for the follow, Juniper. Knowing that I think I'm going to be using Slayer points to buy my bags. You rarely skip tasks? You have so much tenacity. Why am I running back? I do feel like I have a lot of the quality of life stuff set up. It's just, there's no turning back. Like, once we enable dragons, there's gonna be iron dragons and bronze dragons and... not the dragons. I do think it might be time for Neve, though, because then I'd be getting more tasks, you know what I mean? More, everything. Hey, Juniper. Thanks for the message. Like with Slayer, we are slaying. Let's pot for scorpions! You only have steel dragons and otherworldly beings blocked? Wow. Yeah, I like to make things as cozy as possible. I like having all of my quality of life things unlocked as much as possible. Being cognizant of tasks that can be blocked from avoiding certain quests. That's essentially what this Slayer run is right now. No dragons, wyverns, etc. Yeah, I mean, I wanted Fossil Island. Just using 500 points on the wyverns block early. Before it even assigned me wyverns, really. Didn't know what to block early on, so you opted to block nothing. I mean, that you seem to be doing just fine. The thing is, it is kind of a great debate, because essentially what you're saying is that Barrow's gloves and Barrow's okay, let's try it again. By not doing Dragon Slayer, you are saying that Barrow's gloves and Dragon Battle Axe are not better for Slayer than, you know, the convenience of not having to deal with dragon tasks, right? And it's a debate, because some people feel that it is better. I have access to boost potions, like supersets. So, like, Axe, whatever, I'm chilling. I also don't like being interrupted with annoying tasks that I don't like to do, that are hard to do. So for me, I was like, no, I want to be able to just sit and melee everything very cozily. Which is why I did not unlock all this stuff. Ancient Wyverns. Wyverns are not dependent on elemental workshop completion. Well, I think Fossil Island Wyverns. I'm not sure. My understanding was that they unlocked when you hit the Slayer level. I understand your logic, right? Because then, you know, your elemental shield or your mind shield is what you're bringing for protection, but I'm not sure. Elemental workshop is something I rushed because crafting XP good. I wanted Fossil Island unlock. I don't think that not unlocking Fossil Island is what's gonna cause you to. It only mentions Bon Voyage, yeah. Yeah, there we go. I'm looking. These monsters require completion of Bon Voyage. Yeah. So you cannot. I see the logic, but the game doesn't care. Let's make a plan. What's the plan? Slay and then do a lot of quests. Did I do it? I said the plan in a really in a nice, concise way. Concise is not it's off-brand for me. But yeah, there is a long list of awesome things to do that all are super beneficial, and sorting out like the order in which to attack them is a lot. Concise is new. I mean, we were playing Angie music last night because it was Envy's birthday, and Envy does like the Angie. No, like, listen, I can be concise when I want to, but I prefer ramble time. Ramble time is good. Otherwise, you miss out all the details and the nuance, and that's no fun. Also, like, if you're concise, then just end stream. It's like, today I'm killing monsters, later I'll do quests. See you tomorrow! That's no fun. Maybe it's good enough for you. See you tomorrow, so. Get out of here. He's like already gone. Oh, man. Oh, not the monkeys! Oh, man. I hate when I get monkey tasks. You know, I might force myself to keep point boosting just all the way to 69 Slayer. We'll see. Because I'm hoping that I won't have to worry about points for a super long time after that. And like then I will feel like I can just grab bags without dealing with the drama that is LMS. Because I'm not doing it. We're not. So like okay, let's give you guys a you can't see my IRL journal, so I can maybe put the notes on the side and we can move shit around. Currently at LMS because backspace locked. Yeah. No, listen, I gave it a fair shot. That place only upsets me. It's not worth it. I can't, man. You just keep open for a lot of bots and a lucky DDS spec, because I don't like how twitchy that shit is. Like, maybe one day we'll have a PKing arc where I, as part of the, you know, get good, we go and really send it, but I just, man, it's just not for me, man. I got other stuff that I actually like. I'd rather do the things I like. Solar keeps killing you. Yeah. Well, like, the other thing is the inertia, right? Right now we're slaying, so it's a lot easier to just continue slaying than it is to go off and do something else, right? If I go off and do something else, then it'll also be harder to get back to slaying. Like, we want to run with the energy that is, okay, we are currently slaying, let's deal with the slaying and, you know. So I don't want the inertia of, crap, like I don't have the looting bags to do have the freedom to do what I want to do. Like, that's just super annoying. We don't want to deal with that, you know? The one downside to doing the tutorial boosting is right now that I'm gonna run out of house tabs because I use them so freely, and I don't know what's gonna happen when I run out. Like, I'm afraid. Like, what happens when tabs reach 0, guys? Because you would think that the answer is you just make more tabs, but I heard that that's not true. I heard that once you make tabs once, that's it. You're done. Dust Devils for Dusterns or make more tabs. Yeah, but the convenience of being on the Arceus spellbook for these. I hate this stupid big wolf, man. Go away. I don't want to deal with you. Alright, yeah, I mean, so that's an argument for really, bro. Get out of my face. Keep following me. At least Turiel doesn't assign like 65 elves anymore. So yeah, I mean, that is an argument for switching to Neve, because the task would. You don't need this explained to you. You're smart people, but the task would last longer, and I'd be in one place for longer, so I'd get more XP out of one task, and therefore be teleporting less. I don't mind running out of house tabs after we deal with the Slayer thing. It's just specifically during Slayer with being on Reanimate that I don't want to run out. It's not a big deal. I mean, you do a, you know, I do a break for probably stars. Although we do have Dust Devils now, which is cute. Alright, we need a plan. Shooting stars, soft clay, new tabs. Yeah, no, the thing is just, I'm like, I need to then go through, like, is this enough space for making tabs? Do I want to, you know, rebag? Dust Devils are not cute, they're demonic. I think they're adorable. I love the Dust Devils and Smoke Devils. Like, man, Thermi Pet, top 5. And Noodly Boy, love it. Noodly Boy, Stompy Boys, best pets. Those are... If I ever run out of things to do, just remind me that I've said that, and we'll turn it into a pet hunt. All Noodly Boys, all Stompy Boys. That's the goal. New account. Stompy Noodles. Welcome to Stompy Noodles. My specific pet hunt locked Iron Woman. Well, I told myself that if I max and I wonder what I'm gonna do on main, like that would be a cute thing to do specifically. Okay. So 69 Slayer. Whoa, Slur. 69 Slayer. Step 1. So it looks something like this. I'm gonna tell you what I got in my list. And then we can move the list around. This is the result of... Maybe Big Wolf isn't so bad. The result of my list... This is where it gets confusing. My listing. Here's part 2. Part 3. So we might be moving stuff. We might be moving the... This is just the current list. So like... Let me still take a little wolf. Hang on. Alright, wolves, good, bye-bye wolves. Whee! Listen, I don't know what all your emoji are telling me. I'm a boomer. I've only encouraged him to post more. Wait, what was my task? Crawlers. I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it, but don't expect a correct response. Just... At least I can see these ones. There's some that I can't see. I thought I fixed that. Like, we got 7 TV all set up and everything, and then, like, it displays in the stream, but then it doesn't display through what I'm using, like, through my OBS thing. Through Streamlabs. I still don't know how to use Streamlabs. I just drag shit around and hope that it's not horribly blurry. And I went and added all of my windows and everything, and then I had to turn them all off because I kept switching accounts. And then I added all of the sound individually, but I didn't put it in folders. It was sheer chaos. Then I had to turn that off because it was producing an echo. It's pain, man. I just want to click button and have it, you know. Yeah. Alright, what have I missed? I think this is here. Okay, there's another list. We gotta move this shit around. What do we have? Okay. I think this is the list of all of the stuff that I want to do in the short to midterm. But it's out of order. This is now a sliding puzzle. And yeah, I wanna make like a path. I'm fairly set on doing this first chunk as the first thing goes first. You heard it here first. But this stuff is kind of, it's fuzzy to me what comes first. I would like a very cozy Saren fight. So like yeah. I want bruise. I want some bruise at some point for Saren. And I know ways that one gets bruise. We don't need to plan that, but yeah, writing that down. I wrote it down. I want some bruise. Do we play every Electro Swing song? Amazing. Let's play something else. Got another hour and a half to hang. Nope. Nope. We're not going there. Just a second. Yeah, that works. Okay. As I sit poisoned. We're just gonna be poisoned, apparently. Alright. Where are my theory crafters at? We have these things kind of sorted. The question is, when Elf Quest line? When? Knowing that I want to be cozy for Saren. So basically, like, after Slayer, it is, like, kind of some RFD stuff, right? Like, RFD in this first section here, and then finish RFD and knock out a couple more quests in the second section, right? I feel like that's more or less sorted. Monkey Madness 2 after Roving Elves. Crystal Bow is quite nice for glove fight. Yeah. I think I was like, Crystal Bow is kind of annoying to carry around as well, and it's expensive to replace. Like, Fire Cape could also be a thing. I do have a rune crossbow. This doesn't even address the whole, like, when do I deal with these Brimmy keys, right? And this shit. This absolute clusterfuck right here. You know, I, like... like, this is how much fits. I'm gonna make it shorter. I'm gonna take up less space. Just a minute. We also want, oh no, wait. No, wait, I did put that shit down, didn't I? Fire Cape. I always love my looting bag. I always keep at least one item in here to specifically annoy you personally. Can you guess what it is? The elemental talisman. Wow, you're right. The trick question. I don't actually need to think about it. There's always going to be something, something that you find egregious. You've always dropped every item you get from the broom keys. Lol. Yeah. The thing about the broom keys is that I've made a stack diligently, and opening them is gonna be like a cute event, you know? So I want to believe that I'm at least gonna get some alks. Wait, I'm already on a zombies task! What am I doing? This is why we have no host tabs, bro. Alright. It's gonna be a drop party. Drop to main. Fun some bonds. And we've been sending the chambies on main to try to keep the bond fund going. Too many accounts to fund. All right, we're all right. So we have all of this stuff. We've got all these quests. I think the ones where I'm hesitant is like, are there things down here that we want to move up to do before Soat and before Monkey Madness? Cause like, I'm scared, man. I want the best stats possible, and like, I want some brews, I want some, you know, want my blood spells for Saren, I want, you know, all that shit. Cause I've done it on like, with less supplies and lower stats, and it's not a great time, and I don't look forward to like how much setup actually goes into a Saren attempt, for example. Brews and blood barrage. Yeah, and like, I'm aware that we can do grubby keys, we can go chinning, we can do all this stuff to get the brews. I'm aware that like top boosting for brews do be a thing, smuggling stams or whatever out of, you know, but whatever. The point is, like, I want to feel cozy. So like, with that in mind, knowing that I don't feel like I want to attempt a Cave Nightshade Phoenix Necklace Saren. Like, where do we place these grinds? I think we move, the magic needs to happen. So like, I would say Soat, questing component, and then like Soat, actual Saren fight is two separate things, right? So I think we can, you know, do that. Something like that. Yeah, I feel good about this. We can leave this here. This will cover us for a little while. Regicide and Roving Elves. Like, how bad are those? I haven't done them in a long time. You did so with a couple anglerfish, sharks, and blood spells. Yeah, I think for me, having blood spells is what's gonna be important. I mean, what am I gonna take? Are we taking Ivan's to Saren? like that's my question. Like I've got mystics and Ibans right now. Are we going for something else before that as a weapon? Or did you straight up like manual cast blood spells? Like I'm not clear. I mean, no, don't click. God damn it. I needed to click the Xerix tally. You got the ancient staff. Right. So I'm trying to think of what I've used before. I have used... Most of the time, I've used Trident. Is Warp Scepter better than Ivan's? So, as far as I understand it, Warp Scepter starts to outperform Ivan's once you hit 81 magic. Like, maybe we can work backwards. What do we want Saren to look like? What do we want the Saren fight to look like, right? Like, ancient staff kill the first try with blood spells. Yeah, like, it's a mage DPS check. Like, that fight is just straight up a DPS check. Unless you're doing the really cringe thingies. I'm kind of scared though. Like if I rock up with Mystic, it might be, I might be in paper. I don't know, man. Alright, well, is there any of this shit that's down here that we want to get before the actual Saren fight? Because remember, this is Operation Slofa. This is all about doing the reverse of rushing Soat. I've had the Soat stats for like 3 months at this point and not done Soat. So I'm all about milking how long we can delay getting Song of the Elves done. I'm gonna get Arams. Well, we definitely want High Mage. Like, High Mage helps us with absolutely everything. High Mage solves all things. You had Fury before Soat? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, planning the gear, I'm like, are we really going to rock up with our, like, Amulet of Magic Tea? You had Fury before Soat. Yeah. I mean, Fury's... If we get a Fury, we can, like... If Fury is a forever item, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's an almost forever item. You also had Arams, which they buffed, so definitely get that Arams. True and real. No, Barrows would be good. Barrows would be really good for us. Alright. So we can move... We'll move the crafting grind up. I'm down with that. Arams? I mean, it would be cool to have actual good items in our looting bag. So, like, currently all of this is, like, all of this is independent of the cleaning up and shit that we need to do with the looting bag. That's a given. We like, I've put in here, Guardians of the Rift until outfit because I want to put the talisman into the outfit. So, like, that's in here. Yeah. Okay, I think that's the profit. 2 outfits for both talismans. Like, I mean, obviously we need to have... Wait, isn't there some shit with the outfits? Someone had a problem with the outfits. Storing the outfits. Thought green log barrels was a good idea for some reason. Listen, this doesn't surprise me, like, given how much tenacity you've had with the Zulrah grind and everything like that. I could see you being like, yeah, let's green log barrows. What did you end up all keeping from barrows? I know I've seen your bag, but like, did you store like full Darox or anything like that in stash unit? Time to green log chamies now. Yeah. Need a task. My entire goal in addition to having fun is to have gear like you guys. I aspire to be actually PVM ready, even though I'm not rushing that. Because I do love the like quests and all of those unlocks and things. So I want to enjoy that journey. Store Darox, yeah. Kept K top and bottom. Makes sense. Aram's top and bottom also makes sense. Varric's skirt. Kinda wish she kept Varric's helmet. Meh. Yeah. I wrote notes to myself, actually, about barrows. Let me see if my notes line up. 1 second. I have notes in here somewhere. Okay, these are my barrows notes, because someone asked me, there were, like a regular Iron Man asked me, at what point do you do barrows on a UAM? And I was like, I mean, you could just not do barrows, but... And also, like, what do you keep? So, okay, I had written down... Hope for full Darox for the Elite Stash. K-top. K-top will be best in slot for Godwar's Dungeon outside of Sarah. It'll be good for Kraken. And then it would be like, probably keep K-top until done with Godwar's Dungeon. That's my notes on K-top. I don't know how true any of all that is. We're gonna pot for these vicious monsters. But that's what I wrote down. Because I believe everything I see after reading a bunch of shit. Varric's skirt, keep until Tassie's. Varric's skirt will be good at Sarah, it will be good at Bandos. Those are my notes on that. But then I wrote that I would not grind Aram's outright, which is funny, but I feel like I might anyway. Aram's will be good for solo Cox. It'll be good for Zulrah. Keep if get, but don't grind outright. No, I think we might be grinding it outright, lol. Carol's bottom. I don't have Carol's bottom. Like, it's an upgrade to Black D'hide, right? Like, we have D'hide, which is cool. That would be a keep if get. That would be, again, like, good for Zami, good for Kraken. Yeah, the Varric's helm. So what I wrote about the Varric's helm was good at Sarah. Gonna Jad off task, lol. Okay, like, when am I gonna do that? I'm not. Inferno off task. Like, no, not gonna be doing, like... Barracks Helm Dragon Slayer 2, lol. Very situational. It's like, yeah, that one is an edge case. And then I also wrote down Carol's crossbow, okay, pre-blowpipe. MSBI is fine though. Everything else from Barrows is trash. End of notes. That's so. So, yeah. That's what I wrote for Barrows. So, if we're doing Barrows, the two questions are, when Barrows, and what do before Barrows that isn't here? Nope, don't click it. We know where we're going. We're on a cow's task. So yeah, again, when Barrows, like, is that a... Maybe, is that here? Is it early? Is it pre... Pre-elf questline? It certainly would help us out, wouldn't it? Where would you place Barrows? I think we kind of want to do it before, like, before Monkey Madness or something. CG gave you like 50-60 mil. Yeah, it's good money. It's crazy good money. But CG is also like high effort, and you might die like 50 times before you do it. And the best money maker is the one that you can do and are willing to do. I think it's good to know like what your gold is for. That made it easier for me. Like when I went and did a bunch of thieving, I was like, okay, I need 500k for my 70 smithing, and you know, I need 750k for my construction or whatever, and like, yeah. And then I spent it all on fletching materials, and then did the grind again. But yeah, barrows will be good. Where you only had Dragon Slayer 2, Monkey Madness 2, and Soat left before you did barrows? Yeah. So you would have done that before like TOA came out, I'm guessing? Because there is also Beneath Cursed Sands and A Kingdom Divided and stuff like that to get into. Also wiped your account? You had a wipe? Went into Mage Arena 1 and 2? Oh shit, I forgot we have to put that in there. Mage Capes. Mage Cape. Medium CAs for barrows? Oh boy. Oh boy. Mage's Book is now amazing with its buff. I believe you. However, I want to say that the AKD book with like for thralls offhand is a thing. wiped twice and lost 2 tomes of fire. Jenna, I want to say that the tome is a curse. Like, that's a meme in UIM Court, like that tome keepers and master wand havers are gonna wipe. Like, that's the no. Why do I do this every single time? Just wasted a telly. We gotta go fight the ghosts in the catacombs. We need to mount this fucking Xerix talisman. This thing is driving me insane. Why is that a meme? You have both? I like the UIM cord, but I stopped lurking there because there's always gonna be... So there's a UIM mistakes channel, and it's a meme that, like, people who post wipes, they like the community for some reason enjoys mentioning how long it has been since somebody wiped with a master wand, because they don't like the master wand and the tome of fire are divisive in terms of their, like, utility and worthness of keeping, right? And so the elitist kind of asshole mentality is, if you're a person who has these items, you're more likely to wipe than the person. So it's like a signifier of a future other mistake, because you clearly made a mistake by having the thing. Screw that, man. If you want the item, get the item. If you like the thing, keep the thing. I don't care. It's your account, you know? Like, I'm planning this out in this way because I like having a plan, and it makes it easier for me to manage, you know? I'm not saying anyone else needs to do it. You don't regret getting them? Yeah, I actually got a tome 100k XP to 99 fire making, and I was like, oh, we are so keeping this. It is cute. Ice Demon Gopher. I can use this maybe on my crafting grind or something. Listen, I get it, okay? Like, fire runes are pennies. That's not what this is about. Tome, cute and good. Good enough reason for me. If I get items, but in a more serious note, like, the main thing is, I think people tend to keep tomes really, really late, like past their utility. Just because it's a tome and they want to hang on to it, but it's like, what are you using it for, right? So that's a thing. I mean, I don't have items that are actually pushing anything out of the bag. I mean, yes, it would be convenient for me to bag some quarms or something like that, but it's not a big deal, you know? Plus, yes, tome does keep 2 spaces since you need to keep the pages out of it to bag it, so it is a bit inconvenient, for sure. But, like, yeah, if you're a tome enjoyer, be a tome enjoyer. I mean, I've literally got it right here. Chill. I mean, clearly the Chad play is to get the points for the Master Wand so that when you get your Kodai, you can go grab it right away. I wouldn't want to, I don't think I want to carry a Master Wand around. I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. But if you like it, fine. I might. We'll see. Oh shit, man. That was 220. Well, we just missed out on some points. That's okay. That's what you did. Have the points not getting it, though? Oh, we'll get you a Kodai soon enough. You went Master Wand to dodge the ancient staff. That's the thing. So, yes. Back to the, like, Saren discussion. Because you can only get the Master Wand... Or my goodness, you can only buy 1 ancient staff. After that, you have to grind it. Some people think that's not a big deal. I don't personally want to have to deal with that grind. I don't want to lose that. We can go for an ancient scepter too. Master Wand is a stopgap. No, listen, I support you in having your master wand. I we have a friendly approach here to things. Upgraded ancient staff. Yeah. Oh, you're dreaming big, Jenna. Where was I with this? Yeah. So you basically said that you did all the things before doing barrows. Yeah, beneath Cursed Sands. I think beneath Cursed Sands is a very late thing. I think we'll leave that. Alright, I'm getting stuck again, so we'll put this here. Here we go. Drawing a line. I think I'm gonna put barrows here, right? Where barrows? Where barrows? Alright, I need to not miss my multiplier thingy this time. Yeah, MTA was already great XP when you are like low to mid magic, especially the alchemy room. Now that they've updated it, it's even better. It's fairly cheap. Like, if you don't mind MTA, going and green logging MTA is a great shout. Like, I think I determined it would cost something like 4 mil to green log. I think it's less now with the changes. Plus, Infinity is big swag. I mean, you can store Infinity, so that's cool, but... Cave slimes. We do Infinity if you could get the defense level maybe one day. Are you playing a restricted account, or are you just not there on the stats? "13 defense. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I clicked Berthorpe. Why am I like this? 13 defense. Man, where is Outlaw at? I have a friend who is a 13 defense enthusiast. Love that. We love snowflakes here. It's interesting, right? Yeah. I've played other types of restricted accounts, but not combat restricted accounts. Because I think it's partly because I didn't like have quite a deep understanding of all that stuff. But I understand and respect having, you know, unique challenges, or knowing, okay, like, this is my best in slot, like, this is what I have to work with. Yeah, easy clue armor swag. Yeah. No way you're good enough to play low defense account. Yeah. I will not get in the way of other people doing it, but I'm lucky if I can click the right prayer in the first place, so I don't want to. I like to play quite reclined, and if I can make number go up, I'm gonna try to make number go up. But I totally get it. It's fun, and you get all the drip, right? And you get all the drip with being like, well, this is also the best thing I can wear, so you get to really own it. I understand. I mean, I like the early game, and so maybe that does appeal to me in a sense, because I like to be running around like in. Okay, this gear is actually getting better. I mean, the strength damage is valid still, but I was running around in really. I think I had like a steel kite at some point, like unironically, and I was just like, yeah, I love this for us. Because like on your account, if you have like myth gloves or addy gloves or whatever the heck it is, like that's your account, that's what you wear unironically. But on my account, if I wear addy gloves, I get flamed for it. Yeah. Regen bracelet down the road? Sick. Regen bracelet goes pretty hard. Okay. So... We're getting a bit of a plan. I'm still not... I mean, we could... my mind might change, right? I'm still not super satisfied with where these things go and if I delay them until after SOT. And where Barrows goes. And whether I do more things before Barrows. I mean, do we plan a mage cape? Mage cape could be a thing probably before Barrows. Would make sense. And if I'm building a Barrows portal, I'm going to be 83 magic. So wouldn't a warped scepter also make sense? Or it would be would it be shit? We're gonna put mage capes before Barrows. Yeah, mage arena 2 cape. It's a necessity. It's a necessity. Can't not. So, what else? Air spells for Barrows now. Oh, yeah, you're right. Because they're weak to... They're ghosts. They're weak to wibbly wobblies. Crumble Undead or no? Doing 1k Barrows with Ivan's Blast wasn't so fun. I mean... We have this Ivan's because of the already medium diary for thieving grind. They aren't undead. I don't know that ghosts actually count as undead. Like, they are ghosts. But I'm not sure. Like, I don't think that there's anything to crumble. You know what I mean? Salve wouldn't work on them. I don't think so. Ibans is feeling like it's a waste. Oh, my Ibans is here because I need to spend this money to do the diary, and like, isn't there a stash unit? There is a stash, yeah. So I also want... Oh, yeah. I wrote post-soat... Critique Mahomes to 81 plus con. But I might do that higher. So currently it says Regicide, Roving Elves, Monkey Madness 2. Because Crystal Bow's good. Do we want the Barrows? Do we want the Barrows stuff before tackling any of those quests? Master Stash with Black Mystic and Bottoms. Also, like, when Fury. I don't know. My head is spinning because there's so much, right? Currently, we have the Barrows, the Mage and Barrows grind. Fury grind post CG. You get so many noted gems there. Mofa lol. Okay, well, I mean, that is true, but I'm also absolutely down to send Super Glass Make. So, okay, these go together. I want the lunars before doing crafting. But yeah, if I get annoyed, this could absolutely turn into a shooting star grind. So I feel like these are a chunk. This is a thing. And then this is its own thing. Oh, everything is viable. I just want to figure out what is going to work for me so that I'm not constantly faced with decision fatigue. If I spend like a while doing the decision making in advance, then it's way easier for me to stick to a grind. If I start doing something and then realize, actually, no, this is terrible, I don't want to do it, then yeah, we switch it up. But every now and again, we like to do a nice little planning time, and it's been, I want to say it's been like a month or something since, because I was on a break for a while, and we started the Slayer grind before that break, so it's only been Slayer. And so, like, soon TM, the Slayer grind will be over, and I'm gonna be like, oh shit, the world is open again, what do we do? So I, like, this to me is clear. At the beginning will be clear. Like, TLDR, Barrow's gloves, and some other things, right? So this is basically, step one, finish Slayer grind. What's up? We are theory crafting. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while, Herky. Saw you in game though. Hello, I've dug up an old treasure chest. Yeah, good for you, buddy. Maybe don't bother people who are killing bugs. I'm busy. The return. Got back from vacation. How's the theory crafting? So I have a big long list in my sidebar over here of what is essentially like almost a quest cape run and some like PVM setup kind of stuff. And I'm trying to sort out in which order to do the chunks of things. Right now I'm happy with step 1, finish slaying for now. Step 2, Barrow's gloves, basically Barrow's gloves, right? So that's something like that. Then I have a couple of random quests. I think I'm kind of limited in my markdown options over here. So we're going for the caps. Ah, Barrow's gloves! Where I'm struggling is there's a lot of good and big quests, and I want to place a Barrow's grind in there somewhere. So Barrow's grind, Fury grind, Guardians of the Rift grind. Like, where are those tactically best placed? And what needs to be done before starting those in order to make quality of life good? Within reason, right? Obviously, you know, we don't have to do everything, but... So where I'm at with that is there anything below the Regicide Roving Elves Monkey Madness 2 list that we want to send before doing that would help? You need a When I Feel Like It section? Oh, don't worry. I have a When I Feel Like It section on standby. 99 thieving, 80-82 fishing, fletching, like, don't worry, I have plenty of those things on standby. Dagon Eye robes. That's like a maybe never kind of situation, lol. You know. There is currently no room for the When I Feel Like It. Don't worry, it's always a When I Feel Like It. we if you're new around here, you'll know that we do whatever we want whenever we feel like it, which is how Operation Zombie Axe went, right? Like we have to make the plan just so we can upset people who wanted me to follow the plan by doing something that's not on this list. Like that's how this works. It just this is it's adjacent to the logout meta, right? The logout meta says that if you just simply don't play the game for a while, the game will get easier to play because they'll add things. Right? Like at some point they're gonna be like, welcome to the Herblore minigame, and I'm gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna do any of this now, we're gonna just go, like, farm Guams for a while because it's now good somehow. Anyway. Am I still doing point boosting? I am, although I did kind of do 10 tasks without going to Konar. So... Oh, bro! Imagine. Yeah, I was thinking that it might be wise to start going to Neve, but I'm not gonna worry about it for now. I think I just decided that I have enough momentum to keep sending this. My only fear is running out of house tabs. Cause then we have to stop and make more house tabs. Pharaoh Scepter for POH Alter. Okay, listen. There's no end to... You want me to just throw in like Desert Hard, Diary... Bag 83 Herblore, like, yes, I want to do those things, but let's slot these things in order that makes sense before we add even more. Okay. Dragon Warhammer. Alright. At this point, we're full NC. Yeah, we just green log chambies. I heard on a podcast someone call it chambies, and like, while I'm fine with typing this, I don't want to just say cocks all the time because some people find that really quite jarring. And the chambi, yeah. So I've grown very attached now to the chambies. Let's do some chambies. Get good at TOA thread. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Whatever. That's later. That's profit. That's the profit section. We're not there yet. We're currently still trying to figure out where do these things belong. Dragon pickaxe though. I was gonna have a second cup of coffee. I just realized I didn't finish my first, but the blood pressure do be rising. Okay. We're making a plan, damn it. Alright, well, we cannot do Morning's End 1 and 2 before Roving Elves anyway. So I think this is fine to do here. Do we want to send Barrows before starting the Soat quest? I think it would make it a lot cozier. I do have Black D'hide. But I don't really have... I mean, what do we really have? I've got an axe, I've got a rune crossbow. Oh yeah, the whole question of the fucking rune crossbow that I have and the rubies and diamonds. And I don't think I can do anything with this at this point. Don't we need, like, Fletch? Ruby bolts. Ruby bolts. E. Ruby. Bro, I don't even... It's been so long since I didn't meet the requirements for things. I don't even know what am I looking at. How get? How make ammo? Right, we have broadbolts unlocked. Could go get Addy bolts, like bolt tip Addy bolts unfinished thingies somewhere. Needed. I don't know how do, but I think that's gonna be a detail that we sort out as we come to doing the content. Actually using rune crossbow. Yeah. Cool. That'll be a thing. So I think currently the plan is to get the crystal bow and then use that on the elf quest. Use crystal bow for Monkey Madness. I think it's something ludicrous like 900k to repair. Like pre-so. Combat tasks. Oh yeah. Medium CAs. Although, am I really gonna have that thing equipped? I think I probably am. I think that will help us a lot. I think with the stage the account is at, having the Gommel's hilt for Barrows would be nice. Yeah, totally worth. Yeah, if you're not switching to something offhand that you're gonna forget to like put back, I think we're chilling there. All right, don't let me get to don't let me do my 10th task at Turiel like I did last time, please. Got about half an hour here. Okay, so Jenna, you already weighed in on this and said that you basically did all of the quests that weren't the mega big quests before starting Barrows. did Barrows just before Dragon Slayer 2 and so... Oh yeah, Dragon Slayer 2 isn't even on here, lol. Just spot a sea engineer in Rev Caves. Amazing. Man, I am so easily just like incredibly starstruck by like any person whose name I know. I'm like, whoa. It's content creator. Gasp. Famous person. Wiped like a mass pleb doing Dragon Slayer 2. Dude, I remember doing that on main, like doing the quest on main and being so scared. And I can't remember if it was that I died repeatedly or that I tallied repeatedly because there was a warning on the cave and I was afraid of how the death worked. And as I recall, I used a magic comp bow. It was my first playthrough, and like that fight is fucking terrifying, man. But yeah, we're not even going to entertain. Like, I'm putting that down here. Like, Dragon Slayer 2 is way... I'm not even thinking about it right now. It's way down the line for now. Like, so is Desert Treasure 2. It's way down the line. Not even gonna consider attempting. Super early. Right, so dodged really far into the Shazian tunnels. Or into the... oh. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean... yeah, I think wipes... Most folks I've talked to who have played Ultimate have had one or more wipes of various... like, varying intensity. And people do say, like, they'll give the advice of, listen, you never know what's gonna happen. Don't necessarily bag, like, so much stuff. Like, you can always just, you know, deal with your bag, like, clean it up at any point, because you never know. Thanks to inconsistent jam, Flex, you wiped your looting bag in the Ferox Enclave during your temple spider grind. No! Wasn't prepared to do it and knew at the time it was a bad idea. Did it anyway and died. Yeah. Because, like, sometimes your gut is like, no, I'm not ready for this. And it can be hard to deal with, like, am I afraid to do this, or is my gut actually right in telling me that this isn't the time for me? You know? And it's kind of tricky too, because I struggle with, like, if this is a pending item on my to-do list, it makes me want to deal with the pending item that's left undone. But, like, there might be steps, like, things to do before that, before I'm ready to deal with it. That's why I want to make this plan. Gives me time to, like, think it through. Where would you place Kingdom Divided and Beneath Cruise Sands? I think I would put them together, and I would put them at the end. I think it's a really good idea to make the plans. You've YOLO'd everything so far. Konar, 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 Konar. I mean, I'm a person who does really well when I make a plan. Like, YOLO is fun, but so is planning. One gun you really enjoyed was Herbivore. I like Herbie. I've been doing some Herbie on main. Lots of herbs, nice 99 to have. 99 herb? Or 99 hunter? I do not have 99 hunter. Oh! Oh shit. Okay, so something not on this list is going and getting a B ring, and I didn't write it in the thing, but it is written elsewhere in my journal that when you are comfortable, get a Dagonoth task and go Camp Rex for a B ring. And part of what I said was like I might like end my Slayer grind with a Dags task in order to be able to like get to B-ring. However, you know what? We do have 70 defense. Like if I was 60 defense, I'd be like, nah, this ain't it. Did Barrows before B-ring? It's written in this Konar task now. Ah, shit, man. Like... Okay. Let's think this out. I have an Ivan staff. I have Mystic. I do not have any Barrows gear. Yeah, you need tank armor. Yeah, you're looking at it. This is, we've got Rune and a fighter torso. Like, I don't have, yeah. Now, is it possible for me to kill Rex with these stats? Yes, and like we could just like bring like some main or something to make sure that the setup is okay and everything like that. Yeah, you can buy Granite Body. No. Obvious answer is do not immediately teleport and run into Water Birth. Like that's the answer. So like the question is like with these stats, is it possible to kill Rex? Yes. Like I won't instantly crumble. Right, why aren't you there yet? Yeah, because hey. Alright, the story has done like a few DKs in his time. Like, why am I not there yet? It is because I need to think about what it would look like for me to go and what I would have to do before that. How goes the Slayer? Yeah, so I've done 229 tasks. And I'm at Konar, and Konar has just assigned me Dagonoths on Water Birth. So like we were making a plan, and I have this nice plan in the sidebar, which is essentially a quest cape run, and we haven't sorted out all of the things. We've got about half of the things figured out at this point in terms of order that looks good. But yeah, now I've been assigned the Dagonoth's task, and I don't have a B ring yet. With these stats, like with 70 defense, I feel okay about the idea of going. I would just need to sort out like what that looks like and everything like that. It may be a little bit cringe, so we may need to do some other things before we can go. So the first question is like, what would be a requirement? What requirement do we think would be needed? Like, let's just assume that Destroy, who is like the lover of all things Dagonoths, is going to come down and go get his prime pet while I'm camping Rex, and assume that I'm not like totally alone in this. And then we'll have backup, and we'll have help setting this shit up. So assuming then that's a thing, because I'm otherwise not like, I need some emotional support as well. What would be minimum requirements, do we think? Everyone agrees that I need some kind of tank armor. We need some self-heals. True, the Spinalobs are going to slap me. Even if I correctly safe spot Rex, like, those things are going to do damage. The real killer is the Spinnies, yeah. I don't have Desert Treasure done. Hey, stop making fun of— he was making fun of me last night because I was on— I was like, yay, Dust Devils, or I can't remember what task it was, but it was like, nice. Oh, jellies. Yeah, I got a jellies in the catacombs task, and he was like, why aren't you barraging them? I'm like, I don't have Desert Treasure. Do you remember me saying I was doing Desert Treasure? I have at no point announced that we're doing Desert Treasure. It's needs mage XP, doesn't burst task. Listen, okay. So friends, we have a new challenge. This is what we're gonna figure out today. All right. This is great. So, camp Rex for B ring. Yeah. If we're gonna camp Rex for a B ring, what do we want to get done before that? Desert Treasure, yeah? So, yeah. Tank armor. Do you think granite body would be sufficient? I could probably access that like now. So the other question is this exciting enough right now that we like abandon this grind entirely to go do all of this other stuff? Because I could also wait until we get the 69 Slayer. So I mean, what we need 69 Slayer for is Dragon Slayer 2. Or sorry, yes, Dragon Slayer 2. So I could say, you know what? We're done with points boosting. It's time to move on. We end on this Dag's task. We go off and do our quests, and then we come back, do our Dag's task. Like, I think that would be smart. This song is too much. 69 Slayer is for Monkey Madness 2. Yes, it was also like my arbitrary stop point because I said I'm going to points boost until I feel cozy with my blocks, until I have enough points, until I've extended enough things and unlocked enough things that I feel okay about my points, because I haven't gotten my Barrow's gloves, and so I don't have dragons unlocked, and so I can get very few shit tasks, right? So that's why I just arbitrarily said, right, fine, I'm gonna points boost until I feel like I'm done, until I have like 69 Slayer. Personally, would not attempt DKs. Don't even want to do DKs now with goodish gear. So the terrifying thing about DKs is that if I die there and I fuck up, it is a wipe. It is a terrifying wipe. Right? Yeah, but we're not talking about DKs today. We're not talking about running into the cave right now. Possible to die if you're there. Yeah, no, like, having emotional support destroy is, not gonna lie. We're not talking about tri-brooding, right? We're talking about going in there while a main kills the other ones, and hiding in the corner and just safe spawning Rex only. Like, yeah, it is an absolutely terrifying place because, like, if you die there, it is a really long run, and picking up your shit is hard, and if you have a lot of stuff, it could be a wipe, and it's very, very scary. But that's okay. Like, we can manage that anxiety a bit with some prep. Like, there will be prep involved. Also, like, I don't even know what I would be bringing. Like, this is some planning we're gonna need to do. It's like a week before they put the shortcuts in. Oh, that's brutal. Isn't that shortcut something gross like 93? Something awful. So he's 81 and 85. Access Waterbirth Island shortcut rocks 85. Okay. Well, we're 71. Okay, this is great. The plan is now on the back burner. This is Operation Slofa is now Operation B-Ring. Operation Rex. JK, drop everything. We are getting a B-Ring. So, yeah. So I think, like, we don't need the Slayer right now. We can just literally put that at the bottom. It doesn't matter right this second. Dodge Dagonoth rings and get suffering. Lol. No. I think Berserker Ring is something that I will be grabbing and camping for basically all eternity. I have a Slayer Helm imbued, yeah. I have a Slayer Helm imbued. I have my beloved Fletching unlocked. We've got superiors. We've got... I'm assuming are you asking because of points? Or because of, like... We've extended, Bloodvelds and Dusties. I think we're okay on points for now. This also solves my anxiety around the house tabs, lol. I think we're in a position where I'll be able to adjust my blocks when I start, because I could, you know what we can do is when I come back we can switch to Neve Slayer, Neve Konar. It'll be nice, and then I can adjust my blocks and everything for Duradel. Okay, so move this shit down. So yeah, TLDR, we have a DK's task. I want a Berserker ring. I'm gonna get Barrow's gloves. We're gonna get Barrow's gloves. That way... Wait, why are we getting Barrow's gloves? We're getting Barrow's gloves and doing... Oh yeah, Desert Treasure. Barrow's gloves, Desert Treasure. Then we have a method of self-healing, right? Which we want anyway for Saren. What else might we want to do? Because I could, if it's really spooky and we want to do some mage stuff before going to Rex. Step 2 is question mark. What is the question mark? We could send, like... We could send the magic grind. Like, I could go manually do a bunch of magic stuff. I could even send the crafting fury grind and everything now. And that would probably get us a bunch of mage levels as well. Like, that could be a thing. I don't know. I'm not sure on that. Get tank legs at Barrows. Yeah, like, step 2 might be let's do the Barrows grind. Like, that could be a thing. This is so funny because doing the Barrows grind, like, it might be a thing where I go off, do all of the other quests except the very big quests, and then start Barrows. Okay, so Barrow's gloves for sure. Barrow's gloves for sure. Barrows for tank legs, at least. Barrows for tank legs, at least. Yeah. We want that. Do I actually put the crafting grind first then? Because, like, how am I gonna get this mage level? I want to put... I realized that they added more shortcuts. And I realized that it's... Oh god. How did I adjust that? No, please put it... Oh no, put it back. Shit. I did something to the mini-map and now I can't... Oh no. Put it back. Sweet Jesus. Okay, here we go. We're good. I'm just looking on the map here. So I realize that there are people who literally walked through the entirety of Mauritania to do their Barrows grind, but it is 2024. And we have, you know, we have Fairy Rings, we have Shades of Morton minigame Tilly. But ideally, yeah, so there is a 72 agility cute little shortcut. And I think ideally, and most realistically, we probably do want to have a Barrows portal in our house. Right? Which is 83 magic. Can boost for that. You're right. How much can you boost? +5? Really? I didn't even realize you could mage stew boost. Interesting. Okay, I'd definitely be willing to do that. So we need at least 78. Super glass make is 77. I'm gonna have to make up some levels. Some mage levels. That shouldn't be too bad. Like I don't know, I guess I could go to MTA and bank some points for, what's it called? For a future Kodai. We'll have to figure out some kind of mage grinding thing. I mean, I could if we're doing Desert Treasure, I could always go find something to mage. I'm sure we can figure that out. So we'll figure that out later, how it's gonna happen. But I think that perhaps we want to put this crafting grind first to take to Barrows. Because that'll give us mage levels, not only for Barrows, but also for DKs. So I think we want to send Fury, is my thought. I do need to wrap it up in like 5 minutes or something, but yeah. This might be something we figure out next time. Oops. Rip. Move that. No! Why are you like this? Put it back. Mage capes. I can't actually super glass make yet though. Ugh. I'll be able to do that at 77. There is also the small matter of all of this inventory mess and how I'm going to clean that up, because if I'm actually going to send a real boss, I need to deal with this crap. I mean, the bag as well, I think I need to tidy. Like, we might want to tidy the supersets, at least. I don't know that we want to do, like, a construction grind in order to put these away. I don't know if that's super warranted or if I can even. It might be something to consider. Okay, so what we've worked out today. Totally forgot you lost a bearing in my Dragon Slayer 2 wipe. Oh no! You got a first one with Ivan's Blast and Rune Armor. Looking at old screenshots bring back so memories. I'm so grateful for this screenshot function in RuneLite that is just keeping track of my memories. Is kind of sweet. What is known right now is good, which is that we gotta go for some Barrows gloves. I have a fairly detailed plan written down of like how that looks and in what order I'm gonna do the nonsense. In terms of addressing the looting bag, not as much. I'm going to need some help with that. But these quests, I kind of know how they're gonna go. So I think that's gonna be our next step. Potentially before I start all of that stuff, because that's quite exciting for me to do. So I'll probably want to do at least some of it on stream. Maybe we start with some bag cleanup. I do need to hop off here. I got some off-stream things to attend to, but we do have a Discord as well as a community share channel if people would like to pop in and share what they're up to. And we've been sending also some raids off-stream and on-stream in there, which is fun to do. Sometimes I hop on my main to do that. And when I say raids, I mean chambies, but you know, we could be persuaded to do other things. So I think, yeah, what I'll be focusing on now is getting ready to send the Barrows gloves. Maybe I can actually kill Skatizo. We're gonna need to attempt that soon. Carrying you through champions, you did so well. I'm so impressed. Like, absolutely slaying it. Yeah. Love nothing more than taking people who are new to Chambers there and also like raiding with Iron Men, so really fun. But yeah, we gotta clean up this bag because Addy gloves are not it anymore, my friends. We gotta unlock the dragons. Your Deathless Lunar raids are impressive. No, genuinely. You're just panicking the entire time? Yeah, but that's even more impressive because like you were panicking but you were also clicking yellow and also moving and also switching prayer. No, like Olm is very overwhelming. There's like a lot going on and each time you go in it'll remove like a layer of overwhelm and you'll panic less. I mean, I still panic. Dude, I died at Shamans. I've done like 800 raids and I died at Shamans yesterday. I was trolling hard, man. There was no reason for that, but it just do be like that sometimes. Anyway. I'm so glad to be back and doing fun stuff here. So, yeah, we are gaming. We are starting the PVM arc starts now for real. We're gonna be getting these Barrows gloves. We'll figure out what step 2 is. I don't know. We need to get a bunch of magic levels. We might get a bunch of crafting levels. That's clearly PVM. And then we're gonna go Barrows. We're gonna figure it out. We'll go Barrows. Somehow we'll get some tank legs, and then we'll go Rex, we'll get a B ring, and we're off to the races. It'll be so cute. Never mind this Ring of the Elements that I don't want to get rid of. Yeah. I need to hop off. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you soon.